All right, Happy New Year, everyone. Time is now 6:30. I'd like to call the special Board of Finance meeting to order. We'll all please rise. Join in the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, roll call. Ted Dumaine.
Yeah.
Travis Irons.
Here.
Don Cavella is excused absence. Kim Medlin.
Here.
Tom Sinkowitz. Gary Stallborn.
Here.
Keith Shealy.
Here.
And Matt Ray.
Here.
All right, Matt, if you accept, I'd like to appoint you in the absence of Don for voting rights. Okay, very good. All right, acceptance of the minutes from the December 18th, 2019 meeting. Minutes were distributed. Any questions, discussion on the minutes?
Move the acceptance as presented. I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries to accept the minutes from December 18th, 2019 meeting. Our one and only item under new business is to act on sending the $64,000 ECS cut to town meeting. So for those of you who were at the last meeting, you might remember that we did have some discussion besides voting and making the decision to cut the $64,000 from the Board of Ed budget. We also talked a little bit about the town charter as far as how exactly does this apply in the town charter. And in talking to both our first selectman and our town clerk, we of course came to the conclusion that it doesn't exactly cite this anywhere in the charter. However, in further investigation with our superintendent of schools, there was a reference sent to both Kevin and myself out of the Practical Guide to Connecticut School Laws, and specific section in there indicates that in making the cut, the budget would have to be adjusted in the manner in which it was adopted. So, meaning that it was accepted at town meeting. So, in order to make this type of adjustment of the $64,000 ECS cut, we need to send it to town meeting to make that adjustment. So, to be clear, that again does not need to be re-motioned as far as the decision that we made. Again, we decided to make the cut, so the cut stays as is. All we're doing now is in compliance with this guidebook for school state law, is we have to formally send it to town meeting. And the other thing is, as some of you might have known, the Board of Selectmen, of course, already discussed it and sent it our way as well. So we are in procedure now. We just need to officially set the date to send it to town meeting. So one thing to keep in mind is that we need at least 5 days notice for sending it to town meeting, so we need to take that into consideration. Originally, we were looking at possibly next week, but we can certainly look at the calendar for the following week to ensure that we have enough days. So with that said, we could shoot for sending it to town meeting on Monday the 13th. Be 7 p.m. here at Town Hall.
Is there a Board of Selectmen on that night?
There is, okay. So therefore, we could shoot for Tuesday, the 14th. Don't believe it's any, well, there might be actually, there probably is other meetings going on that day, but.
And zoning probably does have a meeting going on.
Yeah.
Yep,
All right.
big one.
There is, of course, some flexibility to it because we knew we weren't going to make it before the Board of Ed meets. The Board of Ed meets next Wednesday, which of course is too early. So they're actually going to be discussing this and actually acting on it at their February meeting. So meaning that we just have to ensure that it gets done, of course, before that.
6:30 before your meeting. How many meetings you got?
So looking at the calendar, that could push us to the 16th. Yeah, Thursday the 16th, yeah. 7 p.m. here at Town Hall. Okay. So if there's no other comments or discussion on that, I would entertain a motion to send the 64,000 ECS cut to town meeting on Thursday, January 16th, 2020, 7 PM here at Town Hall.
So.
Okay?
Second.
Okay, we have motioned and seconded. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. And with that said, we now have citizen participation, so I open the floor, just keeping in mind that I can only bring up what we have just discussed tonight regarding our one and only item. Nothing else can be brought up for discussion. I open the floor. No? All right, in that case, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Second.
A motion and a second. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned, 6:36.